today's video, I'm going to be showing you, they do that all damn day. Warning, you're going to hear chickens throughout the video because I pretty much live in a farm. Sorry about that. But hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I trim my layer and my length. I did do a video 2 years ago and I got a lot of positive feedback, but I figured I would try to explain it better, kind of break it down for you guys to make it a little easier. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna cut it on dry hair. I'm gonna detangle it. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I recently started using this brush and it's such a great brush. Like, it defines my curls so well, but it's also such a good detangling brush. Once you've detangled your hair, we're gonna section 6. We're gonna do 6 sections. The way I cut the hair, it's in a round shape. This shape gives you the most volume and just it makes your hair look fuller. We're gonna take a section off the top, bring it back to the crown area. Next, we're gonna do vertical sections like that. We're just gonna clip it. So we have a total of 6 sections. 1 at the top, 3 on each side. We're gonna start off at the top. We have to pull the hair up. If you have very long hair, don't attempt this. You're not gonna be able to do it unless you have very long arms. So we're gonna pull it all the way up. If you have bangs, just clip those to the side. So pull it all the way up and then measure whatever you want to take off. Keep in mind that this top section is going to be your shortest layer. So make sure you don't cut off too much. I'm only going to cut off whatever I need to come off, which is probably less than ½ inch. When getting trims, you do not need to specifically cut like 1 inch or ½ inch. You only need to cut off whatever needs to come off. And the healthier the hair, the less trims you need. If your hair is healthy, you can trim about every 4 to 5 months. Now, if your hair is colored, you might need to get trims a lot more regularly, like every 3 months, I would say. So pull it up. I know you can't see. This is all I need taken off. I know my arms are about to be sore after this. So I'm cutting straight across. It already feels so much better. So now we're gonna take a section from the top and we're gonna use that as our guide. Remember, this is gonna be our shortest layer. And then we're gonna take our section in the front. Split that section in half. And when doing a round shape, you're pretty much following the shape of your head. So for the top section, we did it straight up. For the next section, you're gonna hold it at an angle in the direction that the hair grows. So at about an angle right there. And then use the guide to follow. So once you held it to that angle, you measured it with the guide, bring it down, and then cut. Then we're gonna use that section that we just cut off to measure the next section. And then this time we're gonna hold the hair to an angle right there. this hair grows in this direction, so we're gonna cut it at this angle right there. This is what we cut, right? So if it falls, this is all we need to cut off. So then you're gonna use another section at the top to use it as a guide, and you can clip the hair away. We're gonna move on to the next section. That in half. Use this section from the top to guide you. Remember, once the hair starts to fall, this is all that we need to cut. Take the next section, well, the section that we left off. Hold it to an angle right there. You see how this one is falling? That's all that needs to come off. So this was our top section right here. Split the section in half, bring it up, hold it to an angle about right there until that section drops. And that's all we have to cut off. Now once we get to the bottom, it's a lot easier. I've been holding it wrong this whole time. It's a lot easier if you kind of hold it with your fingers like that. Sorry. Should have done that to begin with. So whatever drops, let it drop. That's a little bit of our guide right there, you can see. And then that's what we have to cut off. I'm shaking because my hands and my arms are starting to hurt. So I'm done with this side. Brush it to kind of see the shape. And now we can do this section. I think I'm gonna do that off camera because this is gonna take me entirely too long. Okay, so I just finished with this side. Now remember, if you want to check it and see if it's cut evenly, you're gonna brush it out and it should have that round shape. So I'm not gonna trim my bangs. I'm letting them grow out. Now it's time to cut the length. I feel like the length looks fine, so I'm just gonna take very little off. Make sure you brush it out first. And I'm gonna start on this side. So this is where my length falls, right here. And this is where it starts to layer. I'm literally just gonna cut this much off. Then you're gonna take a section to measure it with the other side. Pull it down, and then you'll see what needs to be cut off. Literally almost nothing, so. Okay. Now I'm gonna go wash my hair and then I'm gonna style it and show you guys what it looks like. Before I do that, I'm gonna show you what it's looking like in the back. So this is what the shape looks like in the back. But like, I wish my volume actually stayed like this after I styled it. Style deep condition with me. Deep conditioning always just makes my results look a lot better, and it obviously makes my hair feel a lot better too. So I'm gonna use this Hydration and Repair Hair Butter Mask from Curl Organics. It has protein in it, which helps strengthen and protect the hair. Okay, so this will help the product absorb better. It will also help train your curl. So I'm gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. So I rinsed it out and my hair feels amazing. I really needed that trim. And of course, detangling is a breeze after deep conditioning. The bristles are very soft, so they can bend pretty easily. If they become uneven, simply like smooth them with your fingers. This cream is from Curl Organics. Next, my favorite gel. This one is from BounceCurl. This is where I always tend to get frizz, right here, right up here. So I do make sure that I apply some gel up there. Now I'm gonna take the brush and then brush the hair up like that. This will help you create volume at the top, because if you brush down, that will just make your hair fall really, really flat. I'm gonna use the brush to style my bangs because my bangs never really curl like the rest of my hair. This is what it looks like before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from under the section, brush it down and kind of like curl it towards the ends, and it will give me a nice defined curl clump. The smaller the section, the tighter the curl will be. So this is what it looks like after. I'll just let it part wherever it normally parts. I am gonna do my makeup and then I'm gonna let my hair air dry. Usually takes me about an hour, and then I'll go in with the diffuser and dry the hair. Pick and fluff my hair so much to get the volume that I want. I thought it was dry. It's still kind of damp. You guys can see what it looks like. Very bouncy, and this is exactly why I'm letting my bangs grow out, because they just keep coming. They're annoying.